Cardinals. 4 cards, Spirit, please. Aries. Cancer. Libra. Capricorn. Working clockwise. Starting with Aries. Cancer. Libra. And Capricorn. So Aries, stubbornness, holding on to money, finances, people, situations, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, refusing to budge. 4 years is mentioned. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it is careers, finance, stability. You're sitting in your rut. So messages, communications about finances and career, possibly children costing you money, bickering and arguments is all it will get you stuck in your rut. All minor arcanas, there's nothing happening, you're just stagnating. You need to communicate and you need to possibly apologise or offer some sort of communication. Minor arcanas, it's all going on within you. Nothing's happening because you're stagnating. Conflict and competition is all you've got to look forward to. Yeah, but if you turn this around and release, you enter the land of milk and honey. Or perhaps that's all that you believe is important. The land of milk and honey. There is a mother energy here. Possibly someone in spirit playing with my camera. Honey may be important. Milk and honey maybe is what you need in your diet. So that tells us nothing. I think we'll pull another one because that's not helping you really, because they're very stagnant cards. So let's see what else. One more, please. Yeah, you're just living in the here and now. You're not planning for the future. You're not interested in anything. You're just stuck in that rut of here and now. And what you want is the land of milk and honey. Well, it's not coming to you. You've got to go and get it. Simple as that. There's competition out there and you have to be ready to fight for what you want. Not sit there and just accept things as they are. Yeah. This is what you're moaning about. This is what you're getting because you're stuck in this situation. You long for somewhere where you feel happy, at peace and at home. So, Mentacans. Mentacans are a soul group who originated on the planet of the constellation of Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. The Mentacans' home planet is thought to have been a water world, water so pure that you could see it for miles. For this reason, Mentacans feel most at peace at home when in or around crystal water. To teach us to see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. Many Mentacans have odd longing for home and struggle to feel like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer existing. So you may feel homeless because home is where the heart is. If you pull this card, it could mean that you are a Mentacan or a longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on earth to call your own. If so, you're being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for a feeling of belonging to come, which is what I said in 8. You just sat stagnating. You need to allow yourself to be truly here and at home on this planet, the here and now. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and calling the perfect home. So tomorrow's not promised, the past is over. You have to start living your life instead of stagnating. Cancer. Three of Crystals. The Father, Son and the Holy Ghost. To some, the Trinity. It's teamwork. It's building firm foundations for the future that will pay off. 3 years is mentioned. So something either just started or something you've been working on for some time is about to pay off, especially if you're studying or something. But teamwork is needed. Third party situation. Heartache, sorrow, loss, separations. Someone has hurt you deeply. Nightmare situation and sleepless nights. Third party. Without equal reciprocity, this is going nowhere. So it could be that kids are getting between you and your partner, in-laws, parents, etc. Or something is coming between you and your partner and it's giving you sleepless nights and a nightmare situation. Probably didn't ask for it. It's just one of those things, I'm afraid. But it hurts. Yep, it's time to go to the sea. Visit the beach. Find the body of water. If you can't do that, get a bubble bath. But you need to relax and release this energy. Just do you. Don't get into the pig in the middle situation. Yeah, it's time to think about yourself for a change. Replenish yourself. The most selfless thing we can do is to fill up our own inner well. So leave the third party alone and just enjoy yourself. When we're running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. You don't need anyone else to make you happy. Nothing can grow in barren lands, and you're no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile and rich. Tend to your own well and watch the amount you have to give multiply. If your inner well isn't full, you will feel yourself craving things from the outside well to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for grounding and nurturing that we're not allowing ourselves. Whatever nourishes you, find it and nourish yourself. What refuels your body, what is nectar to your soul, what brings you back to life, what is your secret medicine, what makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life. So if you can get to the sea, go. Stay for the weekend, something like that. It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a message, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favourite cafe, attending a woman's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, which is what they said in it, to the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine, and when you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So do you for a change. Stop pandering to other people. Libra. Ace of Cups reversed. It's either unfaithfulness or a deep emotional upset. Somewhere where you feel drained and empty. 1 month is mentioned. Over emotional. Things just bursting out. And you probably can't hold it in. However, a new opportunity is about to take place. An offer or message of love that will release you from a mental prison of your own making. So perhaps you believed someone, and this is in early stages of a romance, someone was unfaithful or didn't reciprocate your love. But this tells me that you will hear something, especially if it's a Pisces that you're involved with. Or it could be a new relationship coming into your life, or a water sign child. Someone is releasing you from this mental prison by contact. A Scorpio could be involved, but yeah. The mind works in funny ways. You may be connecting with someone telepathically, but the message will bring peace to your mind. Yeah, on your marks, get ready. Be alert, be aware, stay poised for action. Number 48. So something is about to take place that will release you from a mental prison. So be ready. Yeah, did I say you might not want to answer this call because you think somebody's been up to no good or doing something, but you have to answer this call. It's coming. So answer the call. Because sometimes they mean literally answer the call, but they also have other things to say. Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, it might not make sense. If you trust your soul's yearning, you will live a life beyond your mind could possibly imagine. What did I say? Releasing you from a mental prison. Answering the soul call is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step, but intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the call of your soul, and that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it's leading. You just need to take that step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan, and there's no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do anything, and you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is for our soul growth. What is your soul calling you to do? Answer that call. I don't care if it's a phone call, a message, I don't care what it is. If you think, I don't want to talk to them, pick it up. Capricorn, you have made a decision. You're no longer in denial. You're no longer not sure of the facts. You're no longer protecting others. You have made a decision that is right for you. You're not sitting on the fence anymore. She's a bit risky, so you may be bearing all to somebody. Yeah, third party. Someone has left the... yeah. Okay. This could be an actual passing of a person, which has caused heartache, sorrow and loss. Separations. However, it can also be that someone has got involved with a third party and it is, you feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Whatever this is an ending. But you decided to call it quits yourself. So you've taken yourself out of this equation. You no longer want to be involved in this. 3 to 10 weeks is mentioned. It's all within you. You have decided it's an end of an era and time to begin anew. Yeah, there's no place like home, and home is where your heart is. Number 50 is important. Home and family. So there may have been a passing within the family. Some of you will be travelling home because of this. Or some of you will be unable to get home because of this. And you are feeling, Aries had that card, you are feeling homeless, adrift, abandoned because you can't get home. Or someone passed and you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, which They are now letting you know, if that's the case, they heard you. Okay? They heard all your thoughts, all the things you wish, the should have, the could have, the would have. They know you love them. Makes no difference whether you were there or not. Okay? All spirit feel when they pass over is the love that exists in the hearts and minds of their loved ones. Minticans are like a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original lightworkers. The Minticans' home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Minticans feel most at peace and at home when on or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything. Many Minticans have an odd longing for home, and see how that home is suspended. It has no foundation. And struggle with feelings like they don't belong. It's thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pull this card, it could mean that you are a Mintican or a longing for home. Without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now, to choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feelings of belonging to come. So, allow yourself to be truly here and at home on this planet. Release any grief around not belonging or feeling held, and call for the perfect home. If you believe it, imagine it. All imagination is the beginning and the foundation of reality. So believe it enough and it will happen. Thanks for listening.